From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Tractors, trailers, rentals.
You do it all, we do it local.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us here for your afternoon update here at Weather NorCal. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mike Krueger. Let's get you right into your weather headlines. Now, there's going to be a chance for some isolated coastal and mountain showers today with dry and mild conditions over the weekend. Now, I do expect the winds to pick up over the weekend as well, gusty at times for some of us. Not everyone. I think mainly in the valley and along the coast and even some of those mountain exposed ridge tops. But otherwise, no big changes in our overall pattern as we go into this weekend and really through next week. Next 7 to 10 days, still looking fairly dry, unfortunately. So here's your neighborhood forecast at a glance for the rest of the day today. Best chances for showers will be in Del Norte County, northern Humboldt. But Siskiyou, Modoc County, you're seeing some showers in there this afternoon. And even parts of northeastern Shasta County in the eastern mountains could see a stray shower. But otherwise, east of that into Lassen and Plumas counties, most likely will be dry. And of course, maybe northern Trinity County seeing some activity. But otherwise, it's going to be fairly dry, especially as we go into the weekend. So I'll have to mention that there is a beach hazard statement until 6 o'clock this afternoon. That's mainly just due to the fact that we've got that enhanced risk for sneaker waves. As you know, that's that large rush of water, a wave that can take you by surprise and sweep you under your feet, and that can be a dangerous situation. So that's going until about 6 o'clock today, so just be aware of that if you're going to be out on the coast. So we do have that disturbance is pushing through mainly the Pacific Northwest, but it is clipping Northern California, and that's why some of us are going to see some of those showers. And in particular, as you can see this morning, it was mainly in Del Norte County, but now as we go through the afternoon, our focus will really mainly be in Siskiyou County, Modoc County, and you can see even northern parts of Trinity County. So as you head north of Highway 299 and Highway 3, so for example, Coffee Creek, Trinity Center, Callahan, places like that could see a chance for a stray shower. Dunsmuir, right? We take you out to Bernie, maybe a stray shower as well. But to the south of that, it'll be dry and mainly dry to the east of that as well. In fact, you can see by 5 o'clock this afternoon, just some of those passing clouds, but still dry, and then dry really by 5 o'clock for pretty much everyone. But you'll notice as we go through the weekend, those clouds will start to dissipate. So we'll be taking to Saturday afternoon, mainly sunny skies, maybe some low clouds and some fog around Humboldt Bay and south of that. And for Sunday, also still looking at plenty of sunshine throughout the day, but it's the winds. That's something we got to kind of watch here. But we'll take a closer look at that here in a second. I don't expect a lot of rainfall for today. I think most of the rain will be in Del Norte County and most likely less than 1/10 of an inch of rainfall for areas that do see that rain. So you can see this disturbance right here. See this little kink in the jet stream? That's the disturbance. Now, most of it, as you can see, is out towards the Pacific Northwest. And even that is not very impressive when we're talking rain and snow, but you can see it's just clipping Northern California today. Then you can see that kind of slides down to the south and east. It's going to have a bit of what we call an inside slider type of effect, where these disturbances kind of go down to the south and to the north and east of us, and that's a classic setup for some north winds. Now, this is not going to be a major wind event, but with the high pressure situated right here to our west, we've got that jet stream right on top of it, that north to south flow. And that's a classic setup for some gusty winds at times for both Saturday and looks like that'll be the case on Sunday as well. Then we'll see this little disturbance right here kind of dive down to the south. Now, the reason I'm kind of pointing this out is it's not going to have a huge impact on us. It may still keep it a little breezy out there on Monday as it passes through. But as it moves down to the south, you'll see this area of low pressure kind of settle itself down to the south and west of Southern California. Now, the reason I mention that, again, of course, as you know, you've got the fires going down in Southern California. This may keep the winds up a little bit here, unfortunately. But number two, if we're lucky, we might be able to get a little bit of rainfall out of this by the end of next week. But it would be minimal impacts as far as helping with the firefighting efforts. However, that being said, cooler temperatures and maybe some rain would be at a welcome sight. However, the problem with this is this could still keep those winds elevated, if you will, as we get towards the middle and latter part of next week. All right, meanwhile, back at home, you can see today the wind's not that much of a factor. Yeah, I think maybe some gusty winds off towards some of the exposed mountain ridge tops in the eastern mountains, maybe a little breezy along the coast. But tomorrow, what you'll notice, you see how we're seeing those stronger north winds for the valley, 15, 25 miles per hour, maybe some stronger gusts as you head to the north and east of the valley and some of those foothills. Meanwhile, still a bit breezy, borderline windy for the coast, but really overall, we're not looking at very strong winds across the board, although central Siskiyou County around Mount Shasta may be a bit breezy on Saturday as well. Now by Sunday, you can see it starts to die down a little bit here, but we'll still call it breezy in the valley, a little breezy towards Mount Shasta and even some of the foothills east of the valley, and still about 20 miles per hour plus for parts of the coast. So again, off and on winds here throughout the weekend for some of us. So here's your forecast for your Friday. Looking at mainly sunny skies. There are going to be some clouds coming in later this afternoon. High and mid-level clouds, but dry. Best chances for showers will be in northeastern Shasta County, Modoc County, and Siskiyou County this afternoon, but drier conditions this afternoon as we take you off to the west for the north coast and, of course, those inland areas as well. Taking a look at your 7-day outlook for the valley, yeah, mainly sunny skies. Temperatures just kind of hovering in the upper 50s to low 60s for the next 7 days. We're not going to see much change in that overall pattern. It's going to stay dry. And temperatures, though, are still going to be on the cool side. So there's that chance for showers again, especially as we go through the afternoon. Those chances do start to diminish here for the coast and even inland, but there you can see the dry conditions here as we take you through next week. That's also the case for Siskiyou, Modoc, and eastern mountains. Now for for Siskiyou County, yeah, maybe a chance for showers midday or this afternoon. That's also the case for Modoc County, but for Susanville, I think you'll be dry and we'll keep it dry most likely through next week. Well, that is your afternoon update. I'll be back again this evening at 6 o'clock. Until then, have a great afternoon.
Wiggly mouth.
Woggy mouth.
No.
Painting.
Wiggy mouth.
It's Woogie Moth Painting.
It's Wogamoth painting, and yes, we'll paint anything.